Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending my personal project presentation. My name is Eunchan Choi, and I'm in Lead 10B. For my personal project, um, I've created a musical instrument ukulele just by recycling the waste products such as plastic, boxes, paper, and etc., which we can easily find in our houses. Global context of my project is globalization and sustainability. I'm going to contribute to sustainability by trying to use recycling strategy. Why did I choose this book? I was born in South Korea and came to India 9 years ago. When I was younger, I saw lots of waste generated in Delhi. Delhi is the one of the mega city with very high population density. So approximately 10,000 tons of solid waste are produced every day. Also, last year I went on the field trip to Yamuna River for my geography project to observe the contamination of the Yamuna River. And I was shocked to know that the most famous river wasn't in a good condition for the animals to live um, because of because it was polluted very much. Um, all over the world, about 3.5 million tons of the plastic and other solid waste are generated every day from each household. They also produce lots of waste, solid waste, and the pollution causes the effects on the greenhouse gases, and it pollutes the habitats of the animals and rises in the temperature all over the world. And it also has more negative effects on the environment. For my primary research, I took an interview online to the people who tried or contributed to help our environment, and these are the evidence. And secondary research, like most of the researches were online. Um, I use Google and YouTube a lot to get the information, and this is my process. I've searched the dimension on the Google, and I've got the boxes for my house. So I made this, and it became like this. Um, I've learned that procrastination isn't a good idea to do. First, I'm going to talk about the challenges I faced. There were hundreds of challenges I faced in my project. As the pandemic began at the time when our personal project started, I wasn't able to visit our school's product design lab. I always had a meeting with my supervisor online and couldn't search for other better solid waste outside. The biggest challenge I suffered was procrastination. As I am very weak on time management, my motivation was low, and there was nobody who would have forced me to finish it. But the deadline of the project was coming closer and closer, and it pressurized me a lot. But I kept procrastination. During the vacation, I was stuck in my room all the time and spent most of the time in my room. In a few days, my room was full of messes and waste all over my room. That messy room motivated me to finish the recycling project. Also, I've learned that procrastination isn't a good idea to do, as later on, I would have finished the work in a short time, which might lead to the low quality of the project. I've also learned about handcrafting and product design. These are the skills that I don't use regularly, but I enjoyed the experiences of the new types of skills. Finally, I've got a chance to search about the contamination, which are very harmful to our environment. Uh, the conclusion. In my opinion, human beings have all the responsibility to keep our environment clean, as we are the ones who cause the production of solid waste. Um, Although not everyone can afford to recycle the waste, I believe everyone can reduce and reuse the waste. Also, there are more ways to help the environment sustainable, and we should try our best to sustain the environment for our future generations. And thank you for listening to my presentation. And please feel free to ask any questions or suggestions.
Thank you, Eunchan. Well done. It was a very impressive journey. So, as he has asked, any feedback, any suggestions, or any questions to him?